Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you have not been here before. Today I'm going to do a makeup look inspired by the very beautiful, very talented Scarlett Johansson. Now, she has sported so many great makeup looks over the years. I'm using kind of a combination of things that she tends to gravitate towards. I'm going to focus a lot on having that beautiful, radiant skin shining through, and of course, a nice shimmery eye with the black liner and a really beautiful lip. So I've already prepped my skin. I just use the L'Oreal Collagen Cream Moisturizer. I like this as a nice base for my makeup. You can prep your skin however you feel best, if it's a primer, if it's a moisturizer. If you do suffer from dry skin like me, the L'Oreal is a great choice to hydrate the skin and create a wonderful base for all the products that are going to go on. Now I'm going to start my look by using the e.l.f. Flawless Satin Foundation. I use the color 220 Beige. This is a pale shade, but with olive undertones. Now, of course, Scarlett does not have olive skin, but feel free to just use whatever foundation feels best for you. I do like the e.l.f. foundation. It is a very affordable one, and it's probably my favorite of the affordable foundations out there. And as I said, we want our skin to really shine through when we're doing this makeup look. She always seems to have very light makeup on her face. Now, next I'm going to use the Candid Concealer. This one is in the shade 005. And I'm going to use this more as a contour than a concealer. What I want to do is create a nice circular motion beneath my eyes to give the illusion of those beautiful rounded cheekbones. I'm just going to pop a little on the nose, forehead, and a fair amount on the chin. She's that beautiful shaped chin that I just love. And of course, I don't want to go crazy with contour, but just these little steps can help bring out the features that she has that I do not have naturally. And as concealers go, this one does tend to go on fairly lightly. Doesn't feel like there's a huge amount of makeup caked on when you wear this. Alright, so now already I can see getting those Scarlett Johansson cheeks. I'm just going to do a touch more of contouring. So I'm going to use the L'Oreal Infallible Shaping Stick. This one is in the color 412 Espresso. This is quite a dark shade. Blends beautifully. I think if you're someone who has fairer skin, it might be a bit too dark. I find this works very well with my olive skin. As you can see, my hands are a little darker than my face right now. I try to even out the difference of my face as I transition into my summer color. So I'm just doing the initial blend here with a big brush. Still trying to follow along those curved cheekbones. enhance my chin a little. And of course, just up here at the hairline. And just to finish off the blend, I like to take my beauty blender and give it a little spritz of setting spray. This one is again from e.l.f. And just that little bit of moisture really helps blend things in a natural way. And it's also a nice way to get the makeup mist on your face. I do find that sometimes when I spray a makeup mist on afterwards, it makes my skin look a little blotchy. So I try to avoid that, and I just go with the sponge method. Alright, now this wouldn't be a Scarlett Johansson look without blush. She tends to have beautiful pink cheeks. I'm going to use the Kiko Velvet Touch blush. This one is in the shade 08. And it is just a beautiful, dusty, earthy pink. Again, if you're someone who has olive skin, pinks can be a little dramatic on our skin. It can clash a little. So I really like this shade for my skin tone. If you are someone who wears pink well, certainly go in with a brighter pink, which will be very stunning. I just tend to be a little more careful with my pink tones. Now I'm just going to quickly fill in my brows with the Maybelline Brow Express. I just want to give them a little more shape than they have naturally. Clearly, Scarlett Johansson has much lighter hair than I do, but I don't want to try to lighten these brows. I don't think I'm going to get away with looking like her. I just want to create the same type of makeup that she wears and give some little enhancements to my face shape. So this is the color Black Brown. So now moving on to the eyes. She almost always has a very shimmery eye. She has used many different colors over the years, different red carpet looks. But I'm going to use the Too Faced Better Than Chocolate palette. And this one just has some really nice shimmery options. I'm going to start with this white shade. It's called Milk It. And this one is going to go right in that inner corner. Next I'll be using this shimmery rose gold coppery color. This one is called I'm the Dessert. And this one is going to go right next to that white, going to about halfway across the eyelid. Then I'm going to use this kind of next shade up. It is again a coppery with a bit of rose gold color, deeper than the last one. This one is called Reality Chalk. And this one goes right on the outer corner. So now we have a nice gradient of colors going across. So I'm just going to flip over my brush, get this fluffier side, and give it a very gentle blend. So now for the eyeliner, I'm going to use the NYX retractable eyeliner pencil crayon. It has this nice, can't really see that, fairly thick tip, and it is does have that crayon-like quality. And this one is going to go all around the eye. The trick with this one is just to use short, gentle strokes. And it does not have to be a perfect line. We smooth that out later. And she tends to go lighter on the liner on the inner corner. Just a nice thin line. And the line gets a bit thicker towards the outer corner of her eye. And we're just going to create the slightest hint of a wing there. Just taking that pencil and merging the corner together. And already you can see it's giving the illusion that my eyes are a bit more upturned. As you can see with this one, I have a very downturned eye. Now I'm just going to take my angled brush. This one is from Bare Minerals. As I've said, I've had this brush for about 10 years. I'm not sure if it's still available, but a nice, thin, dense angled brush is what you're looking for. And all I'm doing here is rubbing it right across that liner. And this just helps smooth out any little bumps or jagged parts to that line. It also creates just the hint of a smoky eye. For mascara, I'm going to use the Absolute Length Mascara. And this one is, I hesitate to say a light mascara, but it gives length without adding a lot of excess onto the lashes, so they still stay very thin and wispy, which I really like for day-to-day look, and I think works very well with a look like this. Now, depending on where you're going to wear this look, you can either go with a nude lip or a red lip. She does both beautifully. I'm filming this early in the morning, so I think I'm going to go with the nude lip for this look. And I also think it works so well for this time of year, spring with the sparkle, with the fresh face. So I'm going to choose the Italia Deluxe Lip Liner. This one is in the shade Dusty Rose. It's quite similar to the blush color I chose. do find that if you match your blush with your lips, it gives a very natural and youthful look. And for lipstick, I'm going to choose Revlon. This one is in the shade Obsessed 027. And again, we have this beautiful, dusty, earthy pink. So if you are someone who shies away from pinks, this is a really beautiful shade. And just as my final step, I'm going to go over the lips with the Marc Jacob lip gloss. This one is Pink Parade from the Enamored set. I believe this was a duo that came together. So it's this beautiful pale shimmery shade, which is going to kind of bring the eyes and lips together. These glosses are quite transparent. You can wear them on their own. I find having a nice base underneath them really makes them pop. And I hope that you enjoyed this look, and I look forward to seeing you in the next tutorial.